press release and rebuttal of the Punch online and newspaper publication of on the 8th of September 2024 with the title NAFDAC Investigating Pastor Jeremiah Miracle Water, Soap, DG, and Need to Set the Record Straight. The Media Department of Mercy Television, on behalf of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, received with shock the wrong narrative and news story posted by Punch newspaper online and attributed to the DG of NAFDAC with the title NAFDAC Investigating Pastor Jeremiah Miracle Water and Soap. NAFDAC Investigating Pastor Jeremiah Miracle Water, Soap, DG. We wish to inform the members of the public that the above story by Punch newspaper do not entirely represent the factual and real narratives of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry and its investigation or dealings with NAFDAC in this regard. We wish to state as follows. 1. That Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry is a law-abiding Christian church and recognize the extant laws of the land and even the NAFDAC Act in this regard. 2. As a Christian association, we are guided by Section 39 and 38 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that guarantees all Christians in our church the right to freedom of religion without interference whatsoever in this regard. It is sequel to that, as a church, we have been operating and guided by the tenets of our faith and biblical injunctions in the Holy Bible in this regard. We have been using certain spiritual items in expression of our religious beliefs. In reaction to the Punch online story, we wish to state that Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry is fully aware that the only pending petition against our church, the one by Mr. Vincent Ose alias Very Dark Man, who the church has since sued before the FCT High Court on sundry allegations and matters. However, the church was in receipt of a letter dated the 27th of August 2024 from the NAFDAC office extending invitation to the spiritual head of the church on the church miracle and healing spiritual item by NAFDAC office of the church on the church miracle and healing spiritual items by the NAFDAC Asaba office with the full designation as referenced on this letter. It is quite unfortunate that as a law-abiding organization, we did officially as an organization write to NAFDAC Headquarter Office, Abuja, on a short less than 12-hour time frame given to us to appear and by an official letter communicated our position in this matter to NAFDAC, and then also sent subsequent letters to NAFDAC. We also bring to the fore and knowledge of NAFDAC that the supposed nominal complainant to NAFDAC Asaba office actually forged the church receipts in order to clothe himself with the right to bring a complaint before the NAFDAC office in this regard. 2. We also wish to state that presently there is an ongoing police investigation of certain receipts that has indicted the nominal complainants to NAFDAC office and same used falsely in procuring the now investigated spiritual items by NAFDAC office. 3. More so, it should be noted that the alleged spiritual items sales receipt of the nominal complainants to NAFDAC, in which he purportedly alleged to have used in evidencing a case in NAFDAC office. A look at same revealed that the position of the spiritual items receipt number are the same but different in other particulars which is normally issued by the church accounting office in the sense that vis-a-vis. That the nominal complainants' receipts are different from the position in the actual receipt booklet and the receipts in the custody of the church. The dates on the receipts are clearly and obviously altered, different from church client official receipts. 4. All these issues and narratives are stated above. The church wrote to the NAFDAC office, and we clearly wish to state that NAFDAC till today never wrote to the church or gave a feedback on this issue to the church or our legal representatives. 5. The Punch online newspaper in the course of their story also stated and alleged that NAFDAC wishes to alert the general public on the activities of the church and the church uses NAFDAC name to deceive unsuspecting public. The church has never produced or made sale to members of the public consumable items in this regard. 6. We also wish to state that Senior Prophet Jeremiah Mitofefeyi of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry has never used NAFDAC name as an agency to deceive innocent members of the public. Such claims and story being peddled by Punch newspaper is purely unfounded in facts and narratives. 7. Also contrary to Punch newspaper online news making the rounds, we also wish to state that the head of administration of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, Elder Ogulayo Fufeyi, a contractor to the church in conjunction with Global Tabled Water, our legal representatives and others actually honored the invitation of NAFDAC on Thursday the 2nd of September 2024 in this regard at their Asaba headquarter office, where the church representative statements were taken under caution and the church representatives cooperated with the officers and subordinates of Deputy Director in charge of Investigation and Enforcement Directorate, Federal Task Force on Counterfeit and Fake Drugs and Unwholesome Processed Food, Delta State NAFDAC, located in Plot 114 Airport Road, opposite NUT Estate, Asaba, Delta State, while investigating this matter on behalf of NAFDAC. And the church representatives were then released and were asked to report on the 10th of September 2024 for further investigation in this matter. We are, however, surprised that Punch newspaper and online news in their purported news that the church or its representatives are not cooperating with NAFDAC for an extensive investigation on this matter in this regard, as evidenced in their false newspaper online report. 8. We don't intend to join issues with governmental agencies like NAFDAC in this regard, as investigations are still ongoing in this matter. But we urge NAFDAC, Punch newspaper, and mobile online platforms from making statements to show they are on a vindictive mission, prosecution of the church and its representative in this regard. 9. We are by this press release also stating that we are entirely disappointed in Punch newspaper and online platform as against the ethics of journalism without hearing the church side of the story. They have indeed gone to the general public with wrong narrative with the church issues with NAFDAC in this regard. At the right time, we shall respond to them legally in this regard. 10. We are also urging members of the public to disregard this story by Punch newspaper as it is simply unfounded. An investigation by NAFDAC on church activities is still ongoing on this matter in this regard. 11. We also wish to state that church several issues with NAFDAC are matters of privileges, and we don't intend to undermine the investigation in this case by joining issues with Punch newspaper on different and sundry allegations raised in their story. We also wish to state that our church evidences on miracle claims are founded and same abound of several miracles and healings that took place in the church premises, as same constitutes demonstration of the church rights to freedom of religion and biblical injunctions in the Holy Bible. 12. We also wish to state that there are other spiritual items being given to the church members, partners, friends, visitors of the church in line with constitutional rights to freedom of religion, which are not subject to NAFDAC regulation and mandates in this regard, in line with the NAFDAC Act. So hence the publication by Punch newspaper and online news that the public is also being advised to stop patronizing and using any of the church miracle products is simply bad journalism, vendetta, and persecution by Punch online newspaper, with same attributed to NAFDAC in all regard. 13. Finally, as a church, we stand committed to true Christianity and the guiding principles of our right to freedom of religion and worship. We shall not be deterred by the latest onslaught by anyone to stop and interfere in our rights to worship our Lord Jesus Christ in any manner. We urge the members of the public to disregard this Punch newspaper and online story on our church in this regard, as we shall also officially communicate with NAFDAC on all surrounding issues by Punch newspaper on this unfounded story, with a view to ascertaining and investigating same. Thank you, and may the good Lord bless you. Signed, Management Mercy Television, on behalf of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry.
My people, while they say no, they finish. this matter of Jeremiah and the VDN is getting out of hand. The matter long, they draw, they go for ground. Me and the feel say don't even finish say because I never can still give updates about them because I just a little bit busy, guys. I'm sorry. So this matter never go anywhere. Jeremiah, I even watched one of the interview when he say they ask am what about the soap. They say the soap never come outside. Say they process and wait to not be the same soap wey you dey show for this media make dem come buy. Whoa. What do I know? It is well. Na God get power. So guys, I don't know what you think about this update, but anything wey you think, leave am for this comment section, guys. Like this video, share, drop a comment to that comment section. I give this video a thumbs up. As you do so, God bless you. See you guys in our next video, guys. Bye.